The hardest lesson I ever had to learn was learning the fact that I could not use alcohol and drugs successfully. I tried. I remember when I was young, I thought that I could smoke a little weed, drink a little beer, and I would be okay. But I wasn't, because every weekend turned into every day. And then I started drinking and smoking and using drugs and alcohol, trying to escape reality, which I could not. Because every time I came down and came back to reality, whatever I was trying to avoid was still there. And most of the time it had multiplied. So the hardest lesson I ever had to learn was to know that I could not use alcohol and drugs successfully. And it was a major blessing. Now I get to remember everything I do. I get to keep all my money. I don't need to be something I'm not. I love my life clean and sober. I've talked to a couple of young men that told me that weed is just a plant. It's from God. I know cannabis oil is good for some kids because of birth defects or whatever the case may be. And God bless them for having such a phenomenal treatment for these kids. But when you smoke weed, it does burn brain cells, and you can say what you want to say. You need to do a study. It burns the cerebellum of the brain, the part of the brain that provides your memory. Now, when you stop using, you can start taking vitamin B, vitamin B12, and it'll strengthen what's left. But what you burnt is gone forever. I love being able to go out and not drink. And females ask me, you don't drink? No. It's kind of impressive. So I don't need something to make me feel better because I love me and I feel better naturally. So the greatest lessons I ever learned is knowing that I don't need alcohol and drugs. And I hope that you feel the same way too. But if you don't, I'll see you when you get back. Remember, God loves you, and so do I.